Hi guys, today I'll be sharing 16 City Skylines 1 mods that just add something extra to the game, like, small tweaks. Each slider mod adds a handy, tiny slider to your gameplay that allows you to control the speed of simulation in the game. It makes your entire game run faster or slower, including things such as camera movement. It's great for recording perfect cinematic shots or working on performance of your saved game. This mod lets you add crossings to your roads in places other than intersections and where road type changes. That's where crossings are automatically added in the game. To remove a crossing you've placed, you just right-click on it with the same tool. It's especially helpful if you have a very long roads with houses around and there is no way for pedestrians to cross the street. And as you can see, Traffic Manager detects those crossings as well. So this mod allows you to automatically build pedestrian bridges or tunnels over placed network, including roundabouts. When you enter the game, Overpass Builder menu will appear in the left corner and you can select roundabout style if you choose to build on the roundabout, as well as elevation and slope of your build. As you can see, it's not perfect, it needs a little bit of work to make it look realistic, but it's a good working start, especially if you are not crazy about the aesthetic aspect of it. Another similar tool that can speed up your building is a Roundabout Builder. You will see a menu pop up which allows you to choose type of road for your roundabout and its radius. I usually do default option, choose the radius of about 25 to 35 and then choose different road type from network menu. It's detected by Traffic Manager and I'm happy with it aesthetic wise. It's definitely a must-have mod. This is such a simple yet so powerful mod. Just listen to that. So this mod lets you turn off the seagulls that appear in the game, including their awful, annoying noise. Speaking of annoying sounds in the game, we also have Chirpy. Well, it can be helpful at times, but when it spams all the messages constantly, it can simply get annoying at times. Chirpy Exterminatr allows you to simply turn it off. Cinematic Camera Extended is probably this type of mod that will interest you only if you want to share your work on YouTube or you like simply recording videos. So you can see the panel over here which allows you to change field of view, has few options regarding the UI. You can save your points of interest and use it after reloading the game or in another save of yours. And as you can see, it allows you to create those cinematic shots, and this is version before editing and also when I played with settings a little bit and added some modifications in editing. First-person camera lets you discover your city through the first-person or third-person perspective. So you will get this in-game panel with few options regarding the movement of the camera, and then you can enter your vehicle of choice. If it's a public transport, it will give you information about the route, the stops it's passing. You can also turn off the panel with the information for more clear view, and it works also on cars and other vehicles. You can also get a walkthrough experience in the settings when you can freely walk around your city and enjoy it from first-person perspective. Daylight Classic is a simple visual mod. In previous video with 15 must-have mods for Cities Skylines 1, check it out if you haven't yet, I've showed you more complicated visual mods. This is more simple and has only few settings, like basic features including sunlight color, its intensity and position, as well as more advanced features like, for example, fog or cloud effects. Here I present to you some of the comparisons between different settings of Daylight Classic mod, as well as how it looks like when it's turned off completely. Also, it's worth to note that I'm using Ultimate, Eye Candy and Relight mods I've mentioned in the other video, so only using Daylight Classic might not be enough to get the same effect on your vanilla game. These shots are so stunning, like, to be honest, I like them all, so it's worth just playing around with different settings for different vibe of the city. You can see here that you can easily create more tropical vibe with it, or California sort of vibe. No Radioactive Desert and more. So if you use vanilla, you can see that after placing industrial buildings in one area, the ground gets ugly, dirty, and just ugly. So this mod helps with that. You can see over here that I have actual pollution in the area, but with mod on you can spot anything, like it looks just like a normal game. Probably because of the theme I use or loot or some like visual mod, I can't tell you how it looks like with the mod off, but I'm sure if you experience the vanilla style of gaming, you know what I'm talking about. Another visual mod, so I said that Daylight Classic is simple mod to use. Well, wait till you see this mod. So you only get 3 sliders, 300 is a default in-game option, and then you get 400 and 500. I use 500 and it works fine, and the difference is massive, like the detailing, the quality. Of course it can affect performance, but to be honest I did not see any like extra FPS drops, but even if so, the visual aspect of it, it's really worth it. Undo It mod. It's a very simple mod, but unfortunately we don't get that option to simply undo stuff in the vanilla game, so it adds you like 3 shortcuts that you can use, just a simple Ctrl Z shortcut, and also using Ctrl plus Y you can redo any action in the game. Bulldoze it. So the name can be a little bit misleading, but what this mod actually does is lets you automatically bulldoze the stuff after the day passes or month passes in the game. You have a few options regarding the automatic bulldozing of burn down or collapse buildings, and you can toggle them. So this mod clears your game of any like abandoned or destroyed buildings. Another It mode, so this time it's a Resize It, and it adds a simple button in your right corner that allows you to size up or size down the scrolling panel of whatever stuff in the game you browse, for example networks or like industrial stuff or whatever. It's very helpful if you have a lot of assets and it would take you forever to just scroll down on the single panel. So Advanced Building Level Control gives you a few gameplay options regarding the abandonment of buildings, especially if you place them manually using recall. Sometimes it gets really annoying if they get abandoned or burned down or whatever. So besides general gameplay option, it also gives you a little level control panel on each of the buildings, so you can manually edit the state of the building, whether it's abandoned or collapse. You can toggle it. You can also randomize the look of the building within the level and category of it, and also change the level of the building if you wish so. Anarchy mod, this time prop entry Anarchy. So in the previous video, top 15 must-have mods for your City Skylines gameplay in 2024, I've mentioned the network Anarchy, and this mod complements it greatly. So you toggle it through simple shortcut, and this way you can have anarchy in how you place your props and trees. Simple as that. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the other mod video that should pop up here. Be sure to like or subscribe whether you like my content, and thank you so much for watching.